have to deal with it. We're going to hopefully brighten up your day a little bit. As we get ready for the weekend, I'd like to say hello and welcome to our first guest, Jordan Becker, the founder and director of Let's Read RI is here. Jordan, thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Happy to have you back, a friend of GoLocal Live. We are talking all about children's literacy, engaging kids in reading, getting them excited about it, helping them read until reading is the reward. Happy to have you back in studio.
Thanks. Good to be back.
So let's talk a little bit about Let's Read RI if people aren't familiar with it. You started things up back in like 2013, 2014. Talk to us a little bit about the organization.
Well, we did it kind of guerrilla style then. It was just sort of an idea.
Read!
Yeah, pretty much. We threw books at kids. But after multiple concussions, we decided there must be a better way to do it. No, so we started doing reading rewards for the kids when they K through 5, when they meet their monthly goals, they get bookmarks that they can redeem with local vendors for treats like pizza and hot chocolate. And then we had a lot of situations where there were a lot of families without the means to have books in the home. Or even the means to get to places to redeem the bookmarks. So we thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and incorporate and get our 501c3 so that we could start facilitating access to books for kids. Because it seemed a little messed up to tell them they needed to read if they didn't have any books to read. So anyways, we started doing that, and it's kind of snowballed from there in a good way. We do kindergarten orientation books. We're pretty well entrenched in North Kingstown, slowly moving into South Kingstown, and hopefully eventually we'll make it up this way. Yeah. So we do a lot of cool stuff. We do one major fundraiser a year, which is what I'm here to talk to you guys about, but we'll get to that in a second. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's been good. We've had a lot of really good feedback. And I'm just going to keep rambling until
well, I'm letting you ramble. I think this is so cool, and it's so great because, and last time we were here, we talked about how kids are kind of entrenched in these things, digital devices, and so really getting back to that book thing. But let's talk a little bit about what you've provided, because over the past several years, you have gathered and given out over 5,000 books to children, over 30,000 bookmarks. Talk to us a little bit about what that's been like and maybe what goals are.
I mean, it's been great. It's been really good. It's a lot of fun to see the kids come in and redeem them, because oftentimes the parents will, they'll let the kids be in charge of the transaction. And for a lot of kids, kindergartners, first graders, second graders, this is really one of the first opportunities that they've had to really earn something tangible. So, it's not something that's been given to them. It's they did something, and as a direct result, they got a prize for it. So to see them come in, and half of them can't even see over the counter, but you see the little hands up with the bookmark waving around. It's super cute. And we like to engage with them too. What did you read? Did you like it? And they enjoy being talked to as not as kids as much as just other human beings. So that's pretty rewarding. It's a lot of fun. And we've gotten great feedback from parents, from the schools and everything. And we've done little writing contests and things like that just to keep it fun. And we team up with the public libraries for some summer reading stuff, because they already do a really great job. So we kind of piggyback on that and try to support them. Goals-wise, I mean, we want to keep doing what we're doing. It seems to be working. We do want to expand. We started sort of a soft rollout last year, but this year we're in 2 schools. With Blessings in a Backpack, which is a nationwide organization with local chapters that in homes where there's food scarcity, they will discreetly give the kids food on Fridays for the weekend. And I think that's awesome, and I think the delivery system is really cool. So we, in 2 of the schools, we're also doing books bi-weekly with those. And so, additional resources will allow us to do that more frequently in more schools. So we're going to keep trying to grow that and expand our reach. And yeah, I mean, that's well, hopefully we'll stay wide at some point.
Do you slip a book in the backpack? Is that how that works?
That's how, yeah, we don't personally, but we have the lovely people who do the Blessings in a Backpack stuff do it for us. Yeah.
I think that's so neat, because for many people, owning a book, that's a privilege.
Right.
And so being able to provide access, to provide books, to provide bookmarks, that's a gift that you're providing kids. And some people don't necessarily think of it that way. So to be able to give that gift of reading, of literacy to children, that's pretty incredible.
I don't think it should be a gift. I think it should kind of...
No, it shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah, we're the most powerful country in the world.
Yeah.
It should be a fundamental right, probably. And I mean, Cuba's got a 100% literacy rate, and we don't. So that's kind of an issue for me. But, you know, especially with this population, this demographic of K through 5 kids, you know, we have a wonderful public library system in Rhode Island. It's fantastic, but
So
if
good.
you're in second grade, you don't have a way to get there unless you have a ride. So, you know, the school libraries are also great, but if we can have books that readily available for these kids, that I think is really kind of the name of the game. So,
I'm a fan of I actually am not a fan of the audiobooks. My husband is, but our public library system is so great. You can get audiobooks. You can not just check out the physical books, but you can get, it's so great. Ebooks. Yeah. Our public library system is great, but like you said, if you're in second grade, you got to figure out how to work all this. So it doesn't necessarily help. Yeah.
Let's
talk about, so Let's Read RI is a 501c3 organization, so count on donations and grants, all that kind of good stuff. So you really only did one big fundraiser last year, which is pretty incredible.
We've really only ever done one big fundraiser, and it was the one we did last year, and luckily it went well. So. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it again.
Yeah, I would be outside the window panhandling. But no, it was fantastic. We got the idea to do a 21 plus spelling bee, but kind of a little like a new take on a sort of the classic spelling bee design. But instead of just having random people, we had it be a team sport. So we had 6 teams, 3 people per team. And last year we ended up with, we had a team of bartenders, a team of librarians, we had firefighters, we had journalists. Actually, we had 2 teams of journalists because we had a last minute dropout, and then a team of doctors and lawyers. And it was just a night of complete absurdity. Yeah, it was, I don't know how we pulled it off, but it worked. So.
It worked, and all the money goes to these great programs that you offer, including providing books and bookmarks for children. So the event is coming up later on this April in Wakefield. Tickets are what, $25 to get in to watch the absurdity, right?
Yeah, yeah. And we've got, you know, we have a returning team of librarians this year, and they were fantastic last year. We've got the firefighters coming back. We've got this time, I believe we're going to have a team of NK teachers versus SK teachers.
Oh, that's good.
Which should be fun.
That's good.
But yeah, no, it'll be a good time. It's cash bar, and we'll have food there, and it should be a lot of fun.
Okay, so the event it's the 21 plus spelling bee fundraiser at the Contemporary Theater in Wakefield, April 21st at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, so I am a terrible speller. You've had like no sleep lately.
Yeah.
So are you any good at spelling?
Yeah, I used to be. I feel like since the advent of spell check, I've gotten very lazy.
Okay, so what are some of the words that will be there? Are there themes to the words? Are they just hodgepodge?
We haven't figured that out.
No.
No, we'll
what was it like last year?
The morning of. Last year we used the National Middle School Spelling Bee word list.
Okay.
And we made it most of the way through that. We got almost everybody out, and I think it wasn't until the end of the very final round that we had to start getting creative. And using other words, which are probably not appropriate ones for me to mention on this webcast. Okay. It's that kind of an event. So
it's 21 plus.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I've gotten terrible at spelling.
Yeah, I've never been really good at spelling, and I'm fine to admit that. That's one of the reasons I say I went to broadcast news. Okay, so I thought this might be fun to encourage people to go sign up for the event, or you'll have the team set already, you said?
We do, yeah.
Okay, so we're looking for spectators here. Yes. Can people just donate to Let's Read RI?
They can, yeah. Let'sReadRI.org. I think there is a little PayPal button at the bottom if anybody wants to make a donation. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Okay, so if you're busy that night and you can't go to the event, then you can just donate lots and lots and lots of money. Okay, so to get in the spirit of spelling, I've made up 2 lists of words of some kind of like a Rhode Island theme here, and Jordan and I are going to embarrass ourselves here and do some fun spelling. So I have 2 lists. You get to pick which ones they are. Hopefully you can read my handwriting.
I'll go late pace.
Okay, so if you want, you can ask me one of these words first, and I'm going to do my best.
Oh.
And I will not remember what I wrote.
Oh man, I can't even pronounce a couple of
I
these.
know, some of them are really hard. A couple of them are kind of easy.
Can you spell Misquamicut?
I'm going to try. M-I-S-Q-U-A-M. Misquam. I-C-U-I-T. See, I can't even remember.
You're really, really close.
Misquamicut.
That last I.
C-U-I-T.
That last I just wasn't supposed to be
It
in
was.
there. Yep.
I kind of lose track of where I'm spelling. Okay, your turn.
That's okay. You would be out.
All right, I'm going to give you this Rhode Island word. I'm going to make you hopefully feel a little bit better. Coffee milk.
Oh, you can give really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a Rhode Island theme.
C-O-F-F-E-E space M-I-L-K.
Ding, ding, ding. All right. Jordan 1, Molly 0.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
All right. Can you spell Burrowville?
Yeah, okay, I think. B-U-R-R-I-L-L Burrow V-I-L-L-E.
Nice.
All right, I did it.
Back in
It's
the game.
tricky because you have the 2 of everything.
It's a ridiculous word.
Great place. We're going to be scoot over a little bit. All right, your turn. Oh, this one's always kind of tricky when you see it on the sign. East Matunic.
Oh, that's I pass that frequently.
A great place to go.
It is a great place.
Tricky
to go.
word to spell.
E-A-S-T M-A-T-U-N-U-C-K.
Ding!
Yes.
Correct. Okay, we'll do one more each.
Okay.
And I wrote one on here, and I'm kind of like, how do I say it?
Yeah, you're going to give me that one, aren't you?
I don't know. I'd rather not
I'm
have
going to
to
be
pronounce
nice.
it.
Foster.
F-O-S-T-E-R.
It's a much more reasonable name than Burrowville.
Okay, great. All right. Okay. Hopefully I'm saying this right, and I'm sorry if I don't and I offend people. Pettaquamscut.
Oh, no.
It's pretty much how I just said it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for all your help. P-E-T-T-A.
So far, so good.
Q-U-A-M-S-C-U-T-T.
Yeah!
All right.
All right. See,
That was total fluke.
and I might not have said it right, so.
That's all right.
All right. You want to do one more?
Sure.
Is there one more on there?
We can do one more. Oh,
Okay.
there's several more
I
on there.
know.
I really want to give you this one, but I can't pronounce it. So how about just Weekapog?
Okay. We're just gonna go with how I, which is not how you spell it.
You realize you wrote these, right?
I know. I can't remember.
Relatively recently.
I had to look
Okay.
them up. It was a couple hours ago.
All right.
Okay. W-E-A-K.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop you.
Okay, you spell it. You have to look at the paper.
What? No, I'm looking at it.
I know. What is it?
It's W-E-E-K.
Oh, week.
Yeah.
Man. All right. All right. You get one more.
All right. Why do I feel like this is gonna be a rough one?
No. This list is easier, I think. The Hummocks.
What? I don't even know what that is.
It's a place in Rhode Island.
Where?
I can't remember now.
Okay. Do you need
Like
to spell that?
Barrington?
How about-
I think it's a Barrington-ish area.
The Hummocks?
Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The Hummocks is an area in Rhode Island.
The worst. H-U-M-M-O-X?
Close.
Oh,
H-U-M-M-O-C-K-S.
I wasn't close at all.
Well, you said the word right.
Okay.
Watch people pronounce it
We
wrong
don't
too.
give points for that.
I think oh no, you definitely win. I think that was 4-3.
Okay.
I can't spell or keep track of points.
I'm too tired to add.
I'm
so,
a participation award winner.
I will bring you a participation award next year.
Okay. I like bookmarks.
Okay, I'll bring
For
you
reading.
some bookmarks.
Perfect.
That'll make it nice and easy.
Jordan Becker from Let's Read RI. Thank you. This has been fun. Hopefully you had some fun too.
Oh, absolutely. All right.
So the event is April 21st, 7 p.m. Tickets are still available. If you're interested, go ahead, go over to the website, donate lots and lots of money, and figure out how to get involved so we can increase literacy and get books to these kids in Rhode Island.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to get set up here for our next guest on GoLocal Live here in the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.